Good morning, everybody. Yeah, just a quick introduction for myself. So I'm James Enos. I'm the National Account Manager for Hodge Bank. Worked for Hodge for around about 5 years, but I've been in the industry for well over 25 years now, hence the grey hair and knowing the market, quite in a detailed way and understanding the way that the market's evolved over many years. Hodge itself is quite a unique lender, okay, in the sense that we've been key innovators within the mortgage market. We've been in the market since 1965. I think brought the first equity release to market, and since then we've been very focused on bringing in key innovation within the products and within the needs, supporting the needs of clients across the older borrower market and the specialist mortgage market. And in most recent times, we've looked to support clients with their affordability and complex income needs as those now have evolved significantly, particularly over the last, say, 5 to 10 years. So I think it's an important, very important topic from Hodge's perspective, but not just Hodge, from a point of view of the industry. We are very focused on educating the market. And I think it's probably worth me talking about that first and foremost. We all know, or we should be aware, that energy efficiency is a extremely important and key area of the market that needs support, right from the government down through lenders, down through brokers, and to help educate customers as well. And I feel that we at Hodge feel that we can make and play a key part in that, in helping to improve energy efficiency, not just for clients' pockets, but also from obviously the environment perspective, and reducing carbon emissions, and making sure that we've got a cleaner industry and cleaner stock within the UK for future generations. And that's very, very clear in my focus with 3 children, and it comes down to personal values and wanting to ensure that the next person who comes into the market has got a better opportunity and more energy efficient property for their life, and to ensure that they can live comfortable lives in the properties that they've got. So obviously we partner with PropFlow, okay, that's a really important part of that, and we'll come on to that in a moment. But in addition to that, we've looked to try and support clients through our proposition and help them understand what's available to them from a finance point of view, to be able to help and support their properties, improve their energy efficiency. Very much so, we haven't taken the lead with regards to having a specific green product, because I think that is the evolution of those options for clients are moving forward year on year. But ultimately what we want to do is help clients understand where they can become more energy efficient through the likes of the green valuation through PropFlow, but also then how much it's going to cost them, okay, and what they need to do either straight away or in stages to build their property into a more energy efficient dwelling. And I think what we have is we have really flexible criteria around clients being able to borrow up to 85% of their property value in additional borrowing for reasons like home improvements, which might be improving their the boilers, might be improving the windows, might be improving solar energy, for all those different factors really that could go towards making sure that we improve our housing stock within the UK, and as they go into maybe later life, reduce the cost from a monthly, annual basis. And it's an important area for all the clients, because obviously their income is going to reduce, and they need to make sure that they're in the most energy efficient but warm and future-proofed properties financially and for the long term. And I think for me, it's education, because clients aren't aware of how much it's going to cost them to retrofit their properties. They need to start with that. But I think the brokers from that we deal with, we're 100% broker led, need to understand how to support their clients in the best way and improve their education around it, so that they can point their clients in the right direction with that. That's great. I think we're one of many partners that you have now across the industry, and I think it's a really important part of driving this change within the market. Obviously, if a client comes to Hodge through their broker, they have the opportunity to take up the option of a green valuation. Okay, and what they can do then from the outset of a DIP, okay, so a decision in principle, is obviously request that green valuation, understand what is needed within that property to bring it up to what we see as the right standards, or areas where they can have the most impact, and in partnership with you then have a clear path and guidance towards improving that property itself. Now, it may be, and I think it's becoming a much more important part of clients' decision making now, in what they're going to be obviously purchasing. It's the biggest purchase that they'll probably do in their financial lives, and they're going to want to know that the key areas of the energy efficiency are going to be affordable to them, and what stage within that mortgage life cycle they need to make those improvements to get to the place where they're most comfortable, and they're doing their bit as such. We know that UK stock is falling well behind European stocks from a point of view of carbon efficiency, and we need to make sure that we're running in line now together, in ensuring that we line ourselves up with the new government's drive towards ensuring that they've got, we're a green finance hub, and then we make the improvements up to 2030 that they've indicated within their manifesto. And I can't see where we can do that in our own little silos. So I think it's really important from a point of view of partnering with yourselves. And I'm, really pleased that we have that partnership, and we're going to be going along that journey with yourselves, and helping customers and the industry improve their position with their carbon efficiency